We started our first Friday at the TriStar Arts Gallery in the historic Candoro Marble Building. This was a duo show with Linda King Ferguson and Alex Lopez. I really enjoyed the dynamic between these two artists, and I especially enjoyed Linda's work, so I was excited when I got to meet her.
You have like wonderful gradients in your paintings. I was wondering what your process was.
Well, I chose to work with gradients to add more of a emotive sense. I wanted more emotion. I mean, there's still reductive abstractions.
Yeah.
And although the cutouts break up the surface, they're not like traumatic ruptures. And they're more like planned surgeries, in a sense. And yeah, the gradients seem to be the way I could add some emotion without a loaded brush. And that was important to me, to have it be careful and considerate.
It was really fitting to see Linda and Alex's work in the Candoro Marble Building, which was also crafted with such careful consideration. The opening reception for Pattern at Lilienthal was last month, so we had the whole gallery to ourselves, and I was immediately struck by the works of Patricio Rodriguez, who works in found materials and hand-cut paper. The intricacy and the detail in the cuts really blew me away. Jared Sprecher is a local artist and professor at UT School of Art. Jared excels at electrifying color in a way that pushes the physical boundaries of the painting into a space of digital distortion and data bending. The theme of this exhibition drew these works together through pattern, and I think it was pretty successful. Before the gallery closed, we headed to the downstairs gallery space for a solo exhibition on Walker Antonio. I wasn't previously familiar with this artist, and I really enjoyed some of these works.
2 more seconds.
All right, now I am. All right.
Running Man.
So we are at By Time, By Distance at the Red Gallery in the Old City.
This exhibition was a collaboration between Kelly Hyder and Nick Delford. Both artists work in the realm of physical photo manipulation. These works gave an answer to the query of last month's video through an exceptional use of glitter and other shiny materials, which both accentuated and distorted the subjects. Like a mask, there's a mystery to these photos that's accentuated through physical manipulation.
So something about this work really reminds me of John Baldessari in particular, who was this artist who would work with archival photography and put dots over the faces of the subjects. And even though we're working with a different material here, specifically this one I really love. It kind of has the same intentionality to it, and it adds to that ghostly visage that I think is also present and absent in Baldessari's work.
That was Sophia's favorite piece in the show, so I decided to ask Jared about his favorite piece.
Okay, my favorite piece is definitely one of these larger prints. A lot of them are based on old Kodachrome film, which is a film that is not really used anymore, but it's something my dad actually took a ton of photos in the 60s and 70s. And I think it's a really cool medium that's kind of coming back. And it's got to be this piece.
I knew pretty quickly what my favorite was.
Okay. Then my favorite piece is this one over here. Close up.
This show was a highlight of the night for me, and we had a little more time, so we headed up to the Emporium. hadn't been able to find out much about the Emporium shows, so I was pleasantly surprised by the quality of the works in the Atrium. Joelle's fabric works felt really sincere. Their small size invites you to look closer. We also really liked these works by Chenicek. This work was full of religious iconography. But my favorite was this quilt made of film strips in Kodachrome. The Gallery 1010 show, hard copies of Soft Things, featured studies in mold making and casting from students at the University of Tennessee School of Art. And we got to hear from the curator, Richard Mabula.
The way I structured it is the idea of looking at like mold making and casting, but like how people approach it. So these are some students from like different classes. John Power's class I have some students here. Some of Jason's class, and then some of the senior students.
This was our final show of the night.
Sophia and Margot, final thoughts.
It was a really great way to close out my time in Knoxville.
Oh, you have things to say?
Those are my thoughts.
I really enjoyed the glitter.
You really went. I like this. What was the first question?
What would you rate this first Friday out of 5 stars?
Okay. So Wes, what would you rate this first Friday out of 5 stars? All right, I got you on speaker.
All right. I give it 5 glittery stars.
Oh my god! He's here! Oh my god! Wow!
That was perfect.
Nick of time.
Here he comes. Here he comes.
Hi, I'm Josh.
Good intro.
Wow! Oh my god!
I do. That's what I'm saying. Glitter and glitter.